I'm trying to relocate, of course, because I can no longer afford living in California alone. I live in the Bay Area. Instead of me asking for donations, I ask for everyone to go to my bookstore. And I used to teach financial wellness before all of this happened. And I know it's going to take me some time before my audience and the people around me can trust me and my advice as far as financial wellness goes. But the reason why I ended up living in my car and living in a hotel has nothing to do with poor financial management. What it had to do with was me not understanding that no matter how much I love someone, whether it's a relative, my children, my friends, coworkers, colleagues, business partners, whatever it is, at the end of the day, I should never give my last. I need to stay away from burnout because I was working excessively to the point to where I was missing out on my son's life. I was only seeing him maybe 2 hours a day, and that's it. Because I was working so much, I missed out on a lot of my son's life. And oftentimes when you're working so much and you're not paying attention to the people around you and what you're doing and the decisions that you're making, when you are allowing them to have access to your finances or them to have access to your life in general, you could fuck your shit up. You can mess up your life. And that's the lesson that's been trying to be taught to me over and over again. And I kept saying, how am I in this situation again? Because I was in this situation when I first moved to California when I got pregnant with my son. And the valuable lesson I should have learned when I got pregnant with my son, what I should have learned was to stop banking on other people's potential, to be there for me if I need something, because some people just don't have what it takes to fill your cup up when you've been pouring into them. And I had to learn that. I also had to learn that I've always found my own way out of everything, and I can trust myself. And when myself, my intuition, my human instinct tells me that something ain't right, I gotta listen. You understand? And I think a lot of times before I would give people the benefit of the doubt and not listen. And this was God's way, the universe's way of being like, listen, slow down, listen to what I'm saying. And your life will be significantly easier and better if you just listen. As a mom, just one mom to another, I know you understand, what it's like to raise a child by yourself with no help, no anything. Especially if you're a special needs mom. It's hard. It's very hard. I know. Thank you for all of the single mothers that did help me, because out of all of the people that gave me donations, it was more single mothers than everything. And I love you guys for coming together and helping me get through this, because if it wasn't for other single moms, I would not have made it through this.